Okay.
Okay, just a second. We have somebody coming in.
Okay. Now the neurons. Yeah.
Come in, Ben. Okay, so, all right. It affects all cells, okay? The iELLIOS is designed to communicate with the cells and repair them, okay? So what happens? Why is a cell non-functional? A cell is non-functional because the proteins within the cell are non-functional, okay? So every time you do, and you can say that to your people, every time you do radio frequency denatures proteins. That means it destroys proteins. That means it destroys the brains of the cell. When the brain of the cell is destroyed, the cell cannot function. The same thing with lasers. They destroy proteins, okay? What we do is through resonance, we put signals that renatures protein. Protein has to be folded. It's like a spring, okay? When a spring is completely gone like that, it's not a spring anymore. It's just a piece of wire, okay? That does not function. You cannot use it as a spring. So what we do is we reinstate that protein. We renature the protein inside the cell through resonance. And there is a lot of research on how resonance renatures proteins. We're not the only one. Okay? There is a lot of research and there is a lot of indices that, like the HISP index, that shows you how communications happen between proteins, the PPT communications, the protein to protein interactions, PPI, sorry, not PPT, PPI. So there's a lot of indices of how you can measure that on how the proteins within a cell become more functional. And this is what we do. So it's not just, so it affects neuron cells, it affects muscle cells, it affects every single cell and of course skin cells. But because the resonance expands, okay, you put this thing on the skin, and through resonance it expands to all the cells, particularly the skin, the muscle, the bone. That's why there is a program on the iELLIOS that says bone repair, right? So after you have, say, break your leg, then you put the repair on the broken part. Repair, because it will repair through that resonant process. And what is resonance? Resonance is when the board crosses an ocean, it creates a wave, and that wave adds on to the next wave and next wave and next wave. So it sort of amplifies this whole process. A resonance is a process of amplification. But when two things are opposite, they're not the same, then they cancel each other out. Understand? So A plus A add on each other. A plus B cancel each other. So you have to have the correct signal. And all of our research that we've done since 2020 or 1999, I should say, and it was based on previous research on London University, and it was also based on Jerry Pollock's research from the virtual gym. All of that research we combined, and we started looking at different signals and how these signals will affect cells. And that's why you have not only results, but results get better with time. So, okay. Do you understand the concept? It's a very difficult concept to understand. Tell me what you understand, and I'm going to try to fill in.
Okay. So in terms of our treatment, it's just that we probably will not be able to see a lot instant improvement, like a lot, correct?
You should be able
we
to
will see minor improvement, but in a matter in
you should be able to see instant improvement. If you don't see instant improvement, you're not doing it properly.
Yeah.
You must see instant.
I see. So, okay. So let's say to see instant improvement, so we cleanse the face as a beautician. So we cleanse the face, and then we just put on a very light serum, and then we either pat on or we use the probe, correct?
Yeah, but you
And then
only
we
do
can
that.
do 10 minutes.
Yeah, you only do that on one side of the face. Otherwise, people cannot see the difference. If you do it on both
Okay. Yes.
sides, you're not gonna, and you take pictures. Because people are gonna, if you do it on one side of the face, people are gonna say, well, that's what I looked before. Because they don't have a memory of themselves of how they looked. The memory is distorted by their, you know, they need to look nice. I mean, people start putting on weight, right? And they don't realize that they have put on a lot of weight until they are obese. And until then, they think they're the same size. And all of a sudden, they come to you and they say, just all of a sudden, I put on so much weight. It's like, no, it didn't happen all of a sudden. It's just you have the idea that you have an idea about yourself in your mind, and you think that you are a particular size, and meanwhile you keep putting on, and all of a sudden when that size drastically changes, that's when it hits you. Oh, I put on weight. It's like, no, it's been happening for a very long time. But it's how people think, you know.
Yes.
People are, you know, one of my operators kept saying people are psychotic. I mean, they just think they look like something that they don't look like at all. Okay, so you cannot rely on people to tell you whether they look better. All right. If they do the iELLIOS, okay, and they do the HIFU, they will tell you they look better with a HIFU. Why? Because they're brainwashed. Okay. That's why you do one side and you never do the other side unless they pay for 10 treatments.
Okay.
You understand? One side only if they want to try.
Can we do, yeah. Oh,
Go ahead. They have to pay you for 10 treatments before you do the other side.
Okay. Can we go, can we do like 10 minutes of natural youth, 10 minutes of the repair, and 10 minutes of pigmentation? Is that too much?
You can do whatever you like. The more you do, the better it is. And the best thing to do,
Okay.
after they got their treatments, okay, what you do is you put it on a loop. You know that thing that is like this? That's a loop. You hit the loop, okay? And that thing's gonna keep going. And then you put the parts on the face and you let them in a dark room with lights of the iELLIOS, you know, the red or whatever light they like, whatever color they like. And you let them there to relax, sleep, even, okay? Put the pads, and that's it. And then you take them out. It can be 1 hour, 2 hours, they can be 3 hours. It doesn't matter, okay? The more, the better. But nobody's going to be there. You're not paying an operator, okay? You just have a room, okay? And then you take them out, 15 minutes.
Oh, I didn't know about the.
You didn't know, you never.
I didn't know about the loop. Oh, there's a loop.
Yeah.
Where is on the loop? Is on the menu there?
The loop is when you have all the programs, it's on the right-hand side at the bottom. That's the loop.
So, also it will go all the treatments. It will go all the 12 treatments.
Oh no, it's gonna do only one program. But every program is very, very well balanced. It has signals for detox. It has signals for lifting. It has signals for repair. It has signals for pigmentations. It has signals for that can do bone structure. It has all the signals, but it has more signals associated, like ultra repair has more signals associated with skin repair, but it has all the other signals as well in lower quantities. Okay? Because it's a holistic. The body.
Okay.
When I was in Thailand, one of the doctors said that the body is like an orchestra. Okay, the body is like an orchestra with millions and millions of instruments. Right. That's why it's so stupid when they tell you that we increase collagen. It's like you change the violin player, but you have thousands of violin players, right? So who cares if you change the collagen? If you increase collagen, so what? That collagen in itself is just going to make a scar. That's what collagen does by itself. It makes scars. So what the brainwashing that they have done is so intense that they have made people so stupid to think that if you increase collagen, it's very stupid if you think about it. Okay, so imagine you have an orchestra with thousands of people, of instruments, right? Thousands of instruments, and you just change one because the has about 100,000 proteins. Okay, so you have 100,000 instruments. Collagen is one of it, but you change one of the violin play, one out of 100,000. How is that going to make you younger? The concept is completely stupid, but it's called brainwash. Advertising. That's why people went and elected Donald Trump. They were brainwashed. Who would vote for Donald Trump in
Okay, one more question I want to ask you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. If we were to do the paddings on the face, let's say, sorry, if we were to do the perfector on the face, the old perfector on the face, and then we do the pain on the knees at the same time, would it clash?
Probably.
So we probably don't do these two together at the same time, correct?
No, I wouldn't do that. Why would you even want to bother with a perfector?
Yeah.
I mean, the perfector is like instruments.
But we still have so many perfector.
We sell them. Sell the perfectors. They can sell them too. And then you can get some more money to buy iELLIOS. The perfector is really, really the perfector in the 90s. I mean, we're talking about
okay.
You know, it's like
okay. So, so can the pads or the probe be on the eyelid?
Yes.
It can. So if it's on the eyelid, can I say that it will improve the skin texture on the eyelid, and it also helps on the dark?
Also improve the eyelashes.
No, the eyelid, the skin of the eyelid.
The eyelid, the eyelashes, the eyebrows.
Wow.
Hello. It increases hair, right? It builds hair.
Ah. Yes.
I think you're still talking about this technology the way you're talking about the perfector. And this is two different things. This is way two different things. One has nothing to do with the other.
Okay, so that means this is not a microcurrent, correct?
The perfector is nanocurrent, is lower microcurrents, in the lower range of microcurrent. So about 10 microamps. 10 microamps or 15 microamps. Okay, but the problem is not it's not just the energy, the perfector. The problem is the.
Hello, sorry. You say, please repeat again. You were saying the perfector is a.
The perfector has. It's not just the energy. The energy is too high. The energy of the perfector is too high to communicate with cells. Okay, I mean it gives a little bit, but not, and he has 11 signals. That's all he has, 11. The iELLIOS has almost 20,000 signals, and each of the signals is made out of 10,000 waveforms. It's a very different technology. Just like, it's like I don't know, a motorbike versus a Ferrari, or roller coasters versus Ferrari. And you know, but the advantage of the perfector is that it can make a difference without trauma, without traumatizing. That is the big advantage. Okay, that is the you know. So yeah, you can still use the perfector, but because the energy is so high, you have this lift that is like freezes the face, right? So you see the lift, but then the next day, 2-3 days later, it's not there. It's the same thing with high food. It does the same thing. It shocks the face, so you see a difference, and then 2 days later, it's not there. But because you've done both sides of the face, you don't know what happened. You know, and everybody's telling you, oh, you did high food. Oh, yeah, I can see the difference. You don't, and the brainwash. It's like the emperor's new clothes. You know, this lady is selling high food, and she came and she was saying to me, see the lift, and I'm looking at her, like, what lift? I don't see anything. So she has convinced herself that she has a lift.
So the iELLIOS. So the iELLIOS is not a microcurrent; it is a signal. Is that correct?
Yes. The iELLIOS has a new energy that does not exist anywhere in nature. Nobody has. We're the only ones we have. Because it's so
Okay.
that it doesn't really doesn't exist in nature. It doesn't. It's an energy that we have created. That is a combination of an energy and a signal intertwined. So what happens is that at energies, let me explain.
Okay.
So you have something plugged in, okay, and you unplug it, like your iron. You have it plugged in, you unplug it. Now, that cable, right, still has energy stored in it, and it has electrons that are still agitated from previously plugging in, but is now unplugged. That energy that is creates a heat, a very, very minimum heat. It's called thermal noise. Anything below thermal noise, there's a book called, I want to take, it's called Electron-Gated Ion Channels. And it proves mathematically that any energy lower than thermal noise, it somehow opens up the ion channels of the cell. Okay, so when you open up the ion channels of the cells, that's how you insert the signals. So this energy that we have created is below thermal noise, is below something that is unplugged. That was plugged and it just unplugged. Persistent.
I see. Okay, that's good to know.
Okay, let me start from the beginning. All neurons have a persistence. Okay, so when you look at the sun, right, and you close your eyes, then you see the sun there, right? It's a persistence. You understand? If you that's visual persistence. Okay. When somebody says digits to your ears is 1, 5, 9, 10, 13. Okay. There is a persistence on your ear that you still hear these digits after the voice has stopped. All one is visual persistence, the other one is accoid persistence. All neurons have what we call a persistence. Okay. It's the same thing when you plug your iron and you unplug it. That cable, the iron cable, is still active, even though it's plugged. Okay.
Yes.
We call that thermal noise, that persistence of energy void. We call it thermal noise. Anything below thermal noise opens up the biological cells. The doors and the ion channels are the windows and the doors of the cells. It just opens them. We don't know why or how it happens, it just happens. And this is the time that you can insert the signals into the body that will resonate with the signals inside the cell and repair the cell. Do you understand? Let me repeat that. Anything, the visual system, the accoid any neuron has a persistence. After the function stops, there is a persistence, it keeps going.
Yeah, it keeps going like a momentum like that. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, exactly. That doesn't, you stop, but this thing keeps going even after you finish. When you unplug your iron, the cord still has an energy inside, even though it's unplugged. That energy inside the cord is called thermal noise.
Nice. Yep.
Any energy that you form that is below the thermal noise, it's sub-electrical because obviously it's not, you need to plug it in. But you plug in the machine for everything in the machine to function. But after the actual technology is below current, it's below plugged in, it's below it's below nano, okay? It's below thermal noise. For some reason, there was a book that was written in 2008, it's called Electron-Gated Ion Channels. And it's a mathematical proof that proves that the energies thermal noise, energy below thermal noise, the ion channels of the cells, of the body cells. Ion channels are the doors and the windows of the cell. The cell must have doors and windows.
Yes.
To excrete, right?
Yeah.
The mouth and the anus of the cell, okay, if you like. So whatever. So these ion channels open up automatically. You don't know why. It's like you open up the garage door. Okay, with this energy, they open up, and during the process, you are inserting through this energy the signals that are made out of 10,000 waveforms each, and they change every 4 seconds to accommodate the biological rhythms of the cell. So in 2017, the Nobel Prize went to 3 scientists that proved that the cell has a circadian rhythm. Like we have to go to sleep for a certain amount of hours. The cell also has its own circadian rhythm. Okay? And that circadian rhythm can control functioning of the cell. So you have 2 components here. You have the energy below thermal noise that gets the cells to open up. You have the signal that will repair there's
Mm.
signals that are not good. So here is a
Mm.
cell that is non-functional, okay? Then you go with the signals through
Mm.
resonance to
Mm.
functional again, okay, with
Mm.
resonance.
Mm.
And the third
Mm.
component is sending that signal in a sequence that respects the circadian
Mm.
rhythm of the cell.
Mm.
Because if you sell it within certain times, you see how your machine goes from one, there is a circle, right? It goes,
Yeah.
this is, okay, so the first circle is 8 signals from the left times 8 signals on the right is 64 signals. So this little thing has 64 signals that are delivered from the 2 channels, okay? And then it takes us another 64 signals are spread inside to fix different things. Now compare that to the repair that only has 4 signals, that's 4 versus 64, and compare that to the perfector that has 1 signal, okay, that with a range of 11, because it only has 11 variations on that signal. The repair has 4 channels, 4 signals delivered at the same time, but they keep alternating that give you about 15,000 signals. Compare 11 to 15,000, and then compare 64 channels delivering 21,000 signals variations. Which one is going to be better? I mean, you know, you're comparing 1 signal times 11 versus 4 signal times 15,000 versus 64 signals times 21,000.
Wow.
Okay. So why would you even bother with the perfecto? Sell it.
Okay.
It's the best thing you can do for yourself. I know you love it, and you know you're.
Okay. Let me repeat. Number one, iELLIOS is because of the energy, and this energy just opens the door to the gates to the cells. Correct? If
Yes,
in a
it's
simpler
called
term, yes.
ion channels, the ion channels of the cell.
Ion channels. So it opens the ion channels. Once this ion channels is open, it will send in the signal, correct? To the signals that has to help, like to live, to regenerate, to lighten the pigment, correct?
Right.
Yeah, that's not that's two. And then the third one, you were saying that not only it sends in the signal, but it sends in a lot of signal very holistically.
That change every
There is
4
a change.
seconds, 6 seconds, 8 seconds, 2 seconds. There is like it's a formula that you kind of change the signals. When you look at where's your machine, if you look at your machine, there
Okay.
when the thing is active, you can see that it goes from here to here to here to here to here.
Yep.
Goes all around, right? So each one of that is 64. Okay, all right.
Yep.
So the loop button is on the that's the loop. That's it. So press that. Press that, you're gonna get the net. Okay, and then press any program that you like.
Okay.
And you see, okay, do you see that now? That's 64 signals delivered simultaneously.
This is when we use the pen,
This is another
correct?
64 signals that deliver simultaneously. That's another 64 signals delivered simultaneously.
Oh, so each segment is 64
But you
signals.
see, the timing of each one of them is different because it's based on a formula that is mapping the biological biorhythms of the cells. Okay.
Okay.
So this is not HIFU. Okay, HIFU is I don't know. It's not even. It doesn't even have a wheel. I mean, it doesn't even have legs.
Okay, understand.
Yeah. HIFU is damaging. Okay, that HIFU is a very damaging technology It's a laser
Mm.
technology. It's trauma. Anything that they say is bullshit.
Mm.
And it doesn't last. It shocks the face. You
Mm.
get whatever you get, and the next day
Mm.
it goes away, and about 5 years
Mm.
later you look worse.
Mm. So 5 to 6 years, they actually looks what it actually causes premature aging. Can I say that?
Yes,
Yep.
it should say that.
Mm. Mm.
Like
Okay.
the Botox cause premature aging by increasing toxicity in the body.
Mm.
Because
Okay.
it's a toxin. And any toxin doesn't stay here. Anything that you put, anything you inject here goes everywhere in the body. Through the blood.
Okay. And what about radio frequency?
Radio frequency denatures proteins, destroys proteins.
Mm.
Proteins are the brains of the cell. What radio frequency does, it burns inside the skin, and it creates a layer. You can actually see that it's hard. It's a scar. It creates a scar.
Mm. Mm.
Because it's hard, it's like putting something, like putting titanium or something inside your skin, right?
Mm. Mm.
Don't look, the skin has fallen, whatever. But the surface of the skin is not going to have the freshness and the glow of youth.
Mm.
Have the dullness of an aged person with no wrinkles.
Mm.
Actually, they look like
Mm.
friends. Really.
Mm.
You should see people that have done radio frequency. And when they do
Mm.
radio frequency in the body, that's why, the body's going to be easier to observe because it's easier to understand. When they do radio frequency of the body, you see no fat here because they burn all the fat, right? But the fat goes here. And they have big arms and they have big here. They're huge. They look monstrous. They look like monsters. They look very unattractive. They just look ugly. So what?
Mm.
Same thing with liposuction. Liposuction, radio frequency, all of these things. Basically, what you do is if you have like 10 closets in your house, right, where you put things in the closets, right? So now you burn 5 of these closets. So that part of the house has nothing there. It means the fat that everything that you accumulate, now you have to store in the remaining closets. So it goes from there, it goes somewhere else. It's stupid. It's just, I cannot believe that people go and do RF and liposuction, and I cannot believe it. I'm writing a book right now. It's like, what the fuck are you thinking? Doing this technologies, and you're paying for it too. Would you pay to go and destroy yourself?
I saw an article that says that radio frequency, even as we put our earbuds inside it also damages the neurons, correct?
It also damages their neurons.
Yes.
It damages
So and
everything alive. Everything alive becomes dead with radio frequency.
I see.
Okay, this is not a secret. There was a doctor in Saudi Arabia in the conference that I was, and she stood there, and she was in the University of Saudi Arabia, so they were not stupid people, and they creamed her. She was cremated intellectually, and she stood there and she said, radio frequency denatures proteins. Like, that's a good thing. In her mind, because it unfolds the proteins make a layer, and so it gives you more volume. This is what she thought.
Oh my goodness.
I was sitting there and I'm looking next to me, and everybody's looking at me like, what is she talking about? This is a doctor? Anyway, this is what that was in her mind. You see, this is a big problem. This is a big problem in our today's society. I'm telling you that the biggest obstacle is trying to get people to understand something when they're really brainwashed. So what I recommend is you only talk to people with a higher intelligence. You know, if you talk to like other spa owners, you know, they don't have the education of America, they're not going to understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think what you need to do, that's why I gave you the two doctors.
Mm.
Don't think they understand it. You know, they understand some of it, but at least they have the intellectual capacity to understand.
Mm.
That's why I gave you those two doctors. Target doctors.
Mm.
When the doctors buy, the spas will buy.
Mm. Okay. I shall set my. I shall build. I'm building my own yeah, things to talk about and to, so I know how to answer. Yeah. Okay.
You're listen, you not too many people that own spas are like you. You know, you are different. You are smarter. You are more open.
Mm.
You're more comprehensive. Okay.
Mm.
Not too many people, you know, you see others like you. They're not. They're not. They're brainwashed. You're
Mm.
above the water. You can see. They cannot. They're inside the water. They cannot see anything.
Mm. Mm.
I mean, this is a that's just been my experience. Because you know, I
Mm.
started this business from zero in the United States. You know that, right?
Mm.
And I had the same, and this is not zero. You know, this technology has been up. Nobody knew anything when I went with the perfecting in the United States because I believed in it and the RSs those days, and
Mm.
nobody knew what I was talking about.
Mm.
But the very important, you need to do the treatment yourself
Yeah.
because
Mm.
you are,
Yes.
after that, you are a
Yeah.
test. And that's why
Yeah.
you also need the virtual gym, you know, for the
Mm.
body.
Mm.
Because that's going to change. Because the virtual gym detoxes. When the
Mm.
body is clean, the facelift is better.
Mm.
So they work together. So that's what I
Mm.
said. Are you sure you want to get the another iELLIOS, or you want to get, it's going to be more, of course. You don't want to spend the money. I get it. But
Mm.
anyways, you can go in any establishment and sell both,
Mm.
both together. And there is two different things, you see. So you can either get them on this side or you can get them on that side. And they say, but you need the other one.
Yeah, yes, we want to get the one more iELLIOS first, and then so that after that, yeah, we it's still in the planning. We hope to get all four machines by this year. Looking at how things begin to come in, and our marketing is going to be. But of course, we are finding our footing and trying to see how is the best way. But we are not sitting down and finding our footing. We keep going out and we keep talking until
That's how you do it.
we
That's
yeah yeah
you have to
yeah
have demos every week, you know, and then
yeah that
a lot of these are not gonna bring anything, but you know, there is a lot of people that have the perfecto in Malaysia. I don't know.
no, there is a company which is used to be our client, and we used to supply them with skincare products as well. And the boss knows about our perfector because we used to do a lot of perfector. So she knows about it. And when she opened a beauty salon, I think she has 20 over outlets. She straight away bought 20 over of perfector, but not from me.
From David Goodwin.
So and that's how it happened, that there is a lot of perfector,
I know
but
who that person is because when
mm,
I was in the only United States those days, and David had
mm,
worked, right? When David died, then I took over.
mm, mm,
But so I know the Malaysian distributor. he was talking about.
Yeah.
Because they went straight to the
Yeah, they will just follow everything that I do. That's why when I first took this, I know, they take my girls, they take they take even the distributorship of the product as well, the skincare product. They went straight to my principal and took the product,
That's what they are going to do.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's it lah. So, but never mind.
But your advantage right now with me being in charge is that I'm a woman. So they're not gonna go behind my back to fuck with another woman. I won't let them. And the advantage is that I'm very loyal and I'm not money driven. Not motivated by money. I'm motivated by science and by morality and high ethics. So that is a big advantage, okay? Scientist. So there's a big advantage. That's your advantage. So this is not something that you even want to think, oh, maybe I should not do that. Just go out there. You see, I just gave you my customers. Maybe you can make some money.
Yeah. Okay, I will work on it. Yeah, definitely I will work on what we have today, and then of course today's training is really good and very much needed lah.
Yeah. Okay, so what's happening with that lady in from Hong Kong, your friend? I thought that she would be part of it. She's not part of it.
She's just exploring. She's not because she's the one that hosts me when I go to Hong Kong, and yeah, so no, she finds herself too busy. She's actually going to and forth UK and Hong Kong. Yeah. So, but also she wanted to see how I do first, So yeah, let me build up and see first. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. So keep up. Okay. So ask me more questions because I don't know. All right. Let's talk about the programs. Let's go back to the machine and talk about.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So now.
Yeah. Let me see.
You know how to change the colors and things, right?
Change the colors of where? The screen?
No, not the screen. On top. The thing that you should know something on top. First of all.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Because it's going to interfere with the LEDs. Do not cover it. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Colors, you have a remote color control.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Control.
We just find it's a bit too bright sometimes for the eyes. That's or the room.
Let me show you how you can change that.
Okay. I'll find the remote.
Find the remote and press the red.
Okay. Okay, I will find the remote. Is there a remote there? Do you see a remote?
You want to show you what it looks like?
Yeah, this is the remote.
Okay, so press the red, the R.
The red?
No, point it on top. Point it on top.
Okay.
Top. Press it. Point it closer. Yeah, press the one underneath.
No, you have to press it on first, right?
No, it's already on. Okay. Go on the left with these black buttons that said press the fade, but you need to press it on top. Like
this one? This one?
Yeah,
like this?
It has to be on top, like point it on top. Closer.
Okay, like this.
Yeah. Why is it not changing? Press another button. Just keep pressing different buttons. The green. Go from the front. Where is the front?
The front?
Yeah, and press and point it to the back. Point it to the
Like this?
Yeah. I don't know where. Okay. Let me hold on. I'm gonna go into my machine. I'll call you in
Okay.
WhatsApp from a second, okay? Just a second.
Okay. Okay.
I'll call you on WhatsApp now.
Okay. Is it press on? This one. Same as from the front. It's from the front. Okay, you do that back to the red one.
Okay. Yeah. So go. Yeah. So you can make it red, and then when yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you can go on the left side where it says fade.
Fade. Left side.
Yeah. Right side. Sorry. Right side. Right side. All the way down. You're gonna say fade. The button before the last one.
Okay. Yes.
Press that, and now it's gonna keep changing colors.
Okay.
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 So, you know, that's a fancy thing. You need to use that because it's people like, and do that in a dark room that is more pronounced. Then press whatever, you press another button to keep the one color.
Okay.
All right. So you say to them, look, whatever. Yeah, that's, there you go.
Yeah. Okay. Understand. Yeah. Okay. Understand.
Okay.
All
So
right.
that's one way of doing it. Okay. So show me the programs now. Okay. So the first program is for younger skin, right? That says natural youth. Okay. The most powerful program is ultra repair for all the people. Pigment therapy is for pigment, of course. Hair growth is for hair growth. You put, you know, if it's bald, you can put the pads. If the person is not bald, you're gonna need to have a hair serum. There's a doctor in Australia that's making a hair serum with blood. It might help, you know. We can use another hair serum. Then stretch marks, quite powerful also for older people, you know, for skin, all right? Say stretch marks, but what is stretch marks? It's inflammation and, you know, proteins are not there. You know, we want to increase the price, so it's the same thing for skin. You can use stretch marks for anti-aging as well. Acne and rosacea is for, you know, erythema and inflammation. Last year is another hair program. Vagina health, you know how to do that? One of
Is
your
it to put?
yeah, the long probe, you screw it one of the things, and you just insert it into the vagina. It's for all the women that get tears during intercourse. Intercourse can be painful. It enhances the sensation significantly. You know, so for women who have no more interest in sex, it will enhance their interest. So this can save a marriage. You understand? Yes. So and it also for younger women, if they have infections, is that, you know, to kind of heal the infection. Whitening is again pigmentation, another pigmentation.
But what's the difference between pigment?
Whitening is more intense than the pigment therapy. Pigment therapy includes a lot of signals that have to do with inflammation. Whitening is a little bit more intense. They're similar. You can use both. Some people might respond to the whitening, some people might respond to pigment. And then bone and joints is for people that broke the bones, so they have problems with the joints. You just put it on top of the joint, the pads. Yeah, and just leave them there. Loop it and just leave them in a dark room and go out, do whatever you want. Then neuropathic pain, same thing. You put them exactly where the pain is. So if I have pain on carpal tunnel, I'm going to put one pad here, one pad here, one pad here, one pad there. You know, because this is how the carpal tunnel works. You need to look at the diagram of the neurological distribution of the nerves. Rehab and injury is like neuropathic pain, but more intense. That's it.
But okay, back to natural youth. Back to natural youth.
All of these programs, just a second, all of these programs lift and rejuvenate, including the joints, including the vaginal rejuvenation. You can rejuvenate the face with all of these programs. Skin is skin.
Oh, okay.
Even
so it does lift.
Skin have similar signals. Okay, so you can use neuropathic pain for rejuvenation of older women. Why? Because the inflammation creates wrinkles, problems on the skin.
So, that means natural youth will be for more young skin, correct? Yes.
You can
so
use
the
older skin too. I mean,
which one does gives that whole firming effect and a very strong firming effect from the muscle to the skin?
All of them, all the signals penetrate, because this is how resonance works. Okay, it's like saying, where can I create bigger waves? In the ocean, on the sea, the river, or the lake? And the answer is on all of them. Okay, but some of them are going to be more specific. Like, for example, ultra repair has signals from everything, from all the other programs. But ultra repair, the signals for the skin health are more intense. For the natural youth, the signals for freshness and glow are far more pronounced. Okay, pigment therapy, the signals for skin lightening are more intense, are more in quantity. Okay, but it has all the other signals from all the other programs as well. But the larger part is for post-inflammation and skin. Okay, and then same thing for last hair. You know, the signals for the hair are in quantity more than all the other signals that are involved in the other. So lash hairs has more hair signals than skin signals, but the skin signals that it has can also affect hair. This is how
what about
see?
Yeah, for cell regeneration, is stretch mark one of the stronger ones?
Everything does cell regeneration, because everything repairs cells.
Okay.
This
okay,
is
then I
cell
understand.
regeneration, cell communication machine. That's what it is.
Okay.
Unlike HIFU, unlike radio frequency, that is a cell death machine.
Okay.
Cells. They don't regenerate
Yeah.
cells. And if they say they regenerate cells, they're just lying blatantly.
Okay. Now you see my skin, you know, I have the only thing I have with the problem is this frown line.
One pad has to be here. Okay. There is here as well. So we put two pads here, one pad this way, one pad that way. Okay. One pad this way and one on the neck. So this and the neck are going to be the same. And these two are going to be, one channel is going to be this and one channel is going to be this. And go down, close your eyes, put it on the loop and sleep for an hour.
What should I use? Repair?
Use ultra repair on neuropathic pain.
Or ultra repair or pain?
Try and then try it. The other thing is that different people will be more compatible with different programs.
Okay. All right. Understand. Mm.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Any more
Yeah.
questions?
No more questions. If I've any, and then I will.
I want to show you something else because I don't know if you. Okay, I know you've done this for very, very long, but I just want to show you how I would do it. Okay.
Yeah, I would love to see.
I have one
Usually,
here.
mm,
This is my first move. One here, and one is going to be here. Middle of the mouth.
mm,
Okay. And then I'm going to bring this way.
mm,
Okay. Then I'm going to go corner of the mouth, corner of the mouth. Like that.
mm,
Then I'm going to go corner of the eye.
mm, mm,
And then I'm going to go under the eyebrow, corner of the eye.
mm.
Okay.
And then the neck we can put in the pad, right? While you're doing that.
Yeah, you can put pads. Yeah, you can
On
put
the neck, and then we work on these places.
pads here and there. This is 2 pads, and the rest is the post.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah. All right.
All right. So
Yeah.
keep sending questions, but now you have a better understanding. So you don't see, well, does it affect neurons? Yes, of course it affects. It does affect muscles. Yes. Does it affect whatever vagina cell? Yeah. I mean, of course it will affect everything because it's not cell specific. It's signal specific and it's communication specific. Basically, if your internet is down, if you have one glitch on the internet is down, you cannot work. The entire business is down. Okay. So it repairs the internet. It repairs the interactions between cells and interactions within cells without trauma. Which is a major, major difference with everything else.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good. Let's say for this type of cases, okay, roughly what do we talk about? About 10 treatments, 20 treatments?
Now that depends on who the person is, right? I mean, in one treatment, they should, if you do it correctly, one treatment, they have to see major results. Be careful. You just do one side of the face first. Because if you do both sides of the face, people are going to say, oh, yeah, well, that's what I looked like before. It's like, but how are you going to convince them they didn't look like that before without a picture? So you have to have a picture at the front, corner, and side. 3 pictures, front, corner, and side, like with a virgin. And it has to be the same angle, same distance.
Okay. All right. Okay. We'll work on it, and then if I have any questions, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Yep. Tomorrow we will be sending you the receipts. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And okay. So let me know what's happening with that company. Okay. Let me know what's going to happen. And
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Bye. I send you the recording, Dr. Zania.
Yeah, I'll send you the recording. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Bye.